So, Paul, how are you enjoying driving at night in this new sitch we've got here?
It's good. The big thing I notice is how visible like the time on the, and basically like I was actually thinking about that a few days ago, like how much, like when we first started playing, you know, on a real Sega CD on a little like CRT monitor. We didn't really even know that there was like anything on the dashboard.
Yeah, it's just time.
And now, you know, we can theoretically see a lot of stuff. I feel like this is maybe a little. I feel like in previous years I was able to actually like read the names of the bus at night, whereas I definitely can't right now. I think it just might be just like the monitor's a little dark.
It might be a color space thing too.
Yeah, I now I know that there, you know, we've done the extensive testing that there are the nighttime bus stops, and Chat informed me that I actually totally blew past one.
Oh.
But because I definitely did not see it coming.
I was going to ask about that if you have, because
I've seen it being done,
Yeah,
but
so-
I've not done it myself.
Yeah, I was hoping you get a chance to see it when it happens, because no, I of course had to have my nighttime bus stop. But more importantly, our guest Dan Olson.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
At least tried for a nighttime bus stop.
Cool.
And was just meters off.
Impressive.
So it's
He just blew past it a little bit.
Did
Yeah.
he crash as a result, or
no.
Okay.
Because, as we know, and I'm giving all my secrets away this year, you can stop the bus for an amount of time on the road and bring it back up to speed.
Nice.
The problem that people often get into when they try to stop for the bus stop is they go over to the side, and if you grind on the side, the time runs out. Like you crash a lot faster.
Yes.
But if you stop just in the middle of the road, you do have, not forever. You can't just stop, but you do have a certain amount of time you can wait.
Yeah. More time at the bus stop too than you do at the just in the middle of the road if you're stopping for no reason.
Have we actually locked in, like if you're at full speed and move all the way over so that you're fully on the left side of the road, and then just let the controller go? What's the maximum time that's recoverable?
You know what? That's an equation I've never looked into.
I feel like you would just have to like test it with all sorts of times.
Yeah, because you just letting go on the left side of everything, you've got quite a while, because the bus takes a long time to decelerate by coasting to a stop. Sorry, I didn't mean to make this all about
That's fun.
bus chat too. But yeah, that's an interesting question. I will
See,
add that to my list.
I would venture for like probably more than 30 seconds.
Oh, definitely.
Is it more than a minute?
Probably not.
I do want someone to like collate a lot of these questions.
Do you
Like,
grind?
later? We can do like a desert bus science show or something.
Yep.
Do you if you go all the way to the left and then let go of the controller completely, do you go too much? Do you go
make
too
it to
much
the edge?
to the other side before you get? So you would actually die faster.
Are you adding grind to the middle of the road
Wait,
instead
did
of
he
just
die?
being straight road? I think we're already dead.
This is purgatory.
Forced to drive this for infinity.
Yeah.
No. When you crash, all the buses that have crashed are they're just in Tucson. They got towed back to Tucson and they're getting repaired, and they'll be back.
They've gone to a highway upstate.
Well, downstate technically, but
The
yeah.
ontological implications of the bus splat happening to you while you're being towed back to Tucson is too much to comprehend.
I thought I remembered how to make a cootie catcher, and I think I just made a tesseract. What the
it starts glowing. You're like, oh no.
I need a contact mathematician right now.
Yeah.
Best I can do on the fly is a paper crane.
If you bring me some paper, I can make a fortune teller.
Feed me, Seymour.
This was something else we found out from the
Looks like a little frilled lizard face.
Yeah.
from having a new driver, was that having the sound actually is extremely helpful.
Oh, so you would
There's audio
like to have like
cues if
a
you're
wire in
crashing.
your ear or something?
It might be nice, or maybe just like a small speaker just next to the
I mean,
driver.
we had that for a long time. We would have like a little speaker right here.
Forgot about that.
I don't like. I remember Morgan would just be like lying here like this and not even looking at the screen.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
totally valid way to play.
Play by ear.
I mean, he played it. Yeah, you can play it. Like I remember, like I played it for a significant amount of time without looking at the screen. The problem you run into actually is you get the rhythm on when to hit the left, but then I've messed myself up by just my other hand just is like a little light on the
Accelerator?
and so I'm slow. The bus is slowing down, and I don't know.
Okay.
And so I crash that way.
Paul brought this up, is that the button, you're saying earlier that you felt like that you get the sensation that the D-pad is becoming more analog than digital.
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah. Yeah, there's
I swear that didn't happen before.
There's a lot of play there going on right now.
And we should maybe then, as a Tinker Tailor, I don't know, but maybe as a project, to refresh all the controllers.
I'd like to see if there's a way we can refresh this one, and if not, source a slightly newer one. That we
Yeah.
Could you put them safely up on a shelf for me, please?
Absolutely. But that brings up another interesting point that our guest came to us with. That
Dan went deep on playing Desert Bus.
you lose where your thumb goes after a while.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
He found that his biggest complaint of mine on teaching him how to drive was not telling him to change his configuration of hand holding, because he would just
Claw it.
and get a sore and numb thumb, and after all he found he was just like, why is this driving weirdly? Oh yeah, I'm pressing the Sega CD logo.
Yeah, we had a discussion.
I mean,
Armored Core grip.
Yep.
I've been playing. I play at least half the time, like Goofy Foot,
Oh yes,
upside down.
that came up. That naturally came up. Jordan discovering it.
So, because the nice thing about that is it rests your thumbs. You can also like use a couple of fingers
Yep.
to.
My favorite current grip is the one-hander, right hand. Knuckle of the thumb on the A button.
Knuckle of the thumb.
Yeah, and put the D-pad up, and then just tap left with your index finger.
Yeah, that's
just
pretty good.
resting on the.
I feel like I would get strain from on the joint as opposed to like having it on the pad, right? But I can see why that would help, because it's like hooking your pinky finger underneath your phone. It's like,
Yep.
I know there's that whole thing of like, oh, does it do permanent damage? No, but it hurts after a long time when you do it. So it's like I would worry about like joint like pain from that.
This is you're kind of resting your hand on the controller on your lap, and then the A buttons are right there. So it's just kind of a resting.
When we were in remote mode, a couple years ago, and we had we had the virtual bus,
Yeah.
the remote bus that was, you drove it with the
Keyboard.
With the keyboard, it was like V, I think, to accelerate, and then I was trying to work out if I could figure out like some sort of like, basically the equivalent of the Homer Simpson bird,
Oh, yeah.
bird thing. It's like
on
you put like a weight on that V button, and then something that will periodically hit.
Funnily enough, I actually did have a finger that you could program to hit
there
at
you
certain
go.
times that year. I should have conferred.
I remember the finger. The finger was cursed.
No, you didn't live with the finger. You didn't hear it go.
I hadn't realized there were things to be happy about the finger. Thank you, Ian.
The problem is, I think on Dawn Guard there were some technical issues that I don't know if we ever actually got like the full like video of the finger doing its thing for various reasons.
Just drifting off of a story with for various reasons is
There's a lot of various here at Desert Bus.
Especially the first year, Dawn Guard had some. We had some serious technical issues that were nobody's fault in particular. Just the because each shift was like passed around through different
Yeah.
people, and Dawn Guard was actually being served from Maps computer in Germany.
Oh, right.
because we had to have someone running the stream.
So that was
on
when he
their
was
own.
awake, yeah. And it caused some issues.
No.
It also turns out that when you're doing something that's never been done before for the first time, it's kind of hard.
Honestly, German Desert Buzz brought me back to my days of playing Ragnarok online servers, where the entire server was just on some high schooler's laptop, and the server would go down for an entire day because, like, the kid was at school and his mom went into his room and turned the computer off.
Oh my god.
There's just like she just unplugs it and then
Yeah.
collectively out in the world there's a bunch of Mom.
I heard a disturbance in the force.
Oh my god, that's like, yeah, the nerd butterfly effect. One, like, Midwestern mom unplugs a laptop in an entire cyber cafe in Manila.